say it's that Ugly Money.
This is the Ugly Money Podcast. It's about the process of success. Everything between the first dollar and the first million. That's Ugly Money.
And we are live. What up? Welcome to yet another edition of the Ugly Money Podcast. I am your host, UglyMoneyNiche. This episode being brought to you by Goliath Phallus Elixir, the #1 all-natural male enhancement product in the country, in the world, and in the stratosphere. Go from zero to hero. Go from teddy bear to grizzly bear. Yeah, if you want to break a back, go get that Goliath, Jack. Go to GoliathXXL.com to get yours today. You know what I'm saying? You might be 40 years old in real life, but you know certain parts of your body can be 18 again. I got a special guest today. Fresh out traffic. He done made it. Came a long way. Before I introduce him, make sure you hit that like button, drop them cities and locations. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Cali Smooth.
Yeah, what's happening with it, man?
What's up, brother?
Oh, ain't shit, man. Out here in the A, man.
How's Atlanta treating you?
Man, I love the A. As soon as I touched down, it was action.
Yeah. It's a lot of action out here.
It was action, man.
It could be a lot of good action. It could be a lot of bad action. It could be just whatever kind of action you're into.
Yeah, it was good action last night, man. Shout out Drummer Boy. I went and pulled up on him. You feel me? It's his little birthday tour he doing right now.
Right.
So we went and fucked up Onyx. Yeah,
Crazy.
Yeah. Did my stuff in there.
Yeah, Onyx is BBL Central. You know.
Yeah.
The girls in Onyx do not have bullet wounds. They're a little prettier. They're a little prettier in Onyx. You know.
Yeah.
I think plastic surgery is a prerequisite to work at Onyx. I don't know, but here nor there. What part of Cali is Cali Smooth from?
Oh, I'm from Dago, man. Yeah.
Dago. You know, I just got back from No Jumper.
I seen that.
Yeah.
I seen it.
They say I got mushed by a nigga from Dago.
You did. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Hey, shout out my boy, Mikey.
Oh, you know
man.
Mikey. You know Mikey?
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah.
So Flacco comes to me. Flacco comes up to me and he's like, yeah, we had to do some fades, right? And given I have no idea about the whole Cali culture, right?
Right.
And he's like, fades. I'm like, what are you, fade? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what a fade is. And I'm like, oh, y'all about to fight? Like, oh, okay, cool. And I used to do like boxing matches and stuff. So he handed me the mic, and so I got my whole boxing match thing or whatever, whoop the whoop. And then him and Brandon, got there and get to it. Brandon did slip, but Mikey did hit him.
Right. The timing was the timing.
Perfect timing.
It was perfect timing.
And so when Brandon go down
goes Frazier.
Down goes Frazier, right? So I'm in sports media caster mode or whatever, and then I feel this figure behind me like rush up, and I kind of back up or whatever. And to be totally honest, I never really realized that I didn't feel it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel it. Like, I think I just moved back.
You didn't miss a step. You kept going.
Yeah, because I didn't feel it or whatever. But it was like, when I look back at it, I was like, oh, that nigga mushed the shit out of me.
That ugly money.
Right? I was like, oh, wait a minute, hold on. I don't remember getting mushed. You know what I mean?
Hey, man, I seen that. I said, damn, I had to hit, bro. I said, why you do my dog like that, man?
Yeah, no, it was cool, man. You know what I'm saying? I got him back, though.
He was hyped up.
No, he did his shit, you know. I got him back, though. I sent his ass home. Got your back, nigga. Hey, Mikey. I fuck with you, bro. I got your ass back. You want to mush me? Go home. Nah, bro, cool shit.
Yeah. Shout out Mikey.
Now, we was in there popping it. Yeah, shouts out San Diego, man. So, like, talk to me about like just to come up out there.
I mean, I'm one of them niggas that moved around San Diego. You know,
right.
I grew up though in Mira Mesa for the most part. Shout out to the A gang. You feel me? Shout out to the Mecca Town. But San Diego's one of them places where if you're doing something,
right,
you gonna know everybody. You know what I'm saying? The people that's moving around,
right.
They're gonna know the other people that's moving around. Therefore, you get tied in with the different areas. You know?
Right.
You know, it is gang banging out there. You know, it's nice. You know, people come to San Diego, they see the downtown and the beach and all of that.
Right.
But that's just that part. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We don't even go to the beach for real. Wow. You know, we barely see the beach. You know, shout out.
So there's a whole nother darker side to San Diego than the Padres.
Oh, for sure. You know, it's like that in every city. I feel like, sure. but yeah, definitely, it's we right next to LA. You know, that culture is definitely there. You know, so don't come around there playing. You know what I mean? It is active out there. Summertime too. You know, it's like that in every city, man.
What is the biggest like difference between San Diego and Los Angeles?
Well, you know, it's a lot slower in San Diego. Okay. LA is quick. It's a whole lot of shit going on. You know, the industry's out there. You know what I'm saying? We don't got that necessarily. That's why we don't got too many people bubbling like we supposed to. You know, we got a lot of hot artists that's fire, but you know, we don't got the industry. You know what I'm saying? So it's that, and then you know, man, we just our own little shit. You feel what I'm saying? We more of a melting pot. We got a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? We got the military out there, so we got that. We close to the border, so we got that. You feel me? So
that's where all the keys come in at, man.
Yes, sir, baby. Yes, sir. Hey, come get right.
Now, you know, just going out there and seeing, you know, the culture of the West Coast. You know, it's a lot different from here versus there, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, a 1-bedroom apartment is you could probably get a mansion in Atlanta for the entire price of a 1-bedroom apartment out there. Like,
man, I was just talking to my manager. We finna get some property out here. What I could sell my house for, I'm finna sell one of my houses out there. What I'm finna sell that house for, I can get something stupid out here.
Yeah.
I mean, man, I'm driving through. Just pulling up in here. I'm driving through. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, we live large.
It's beautiful out here.
We live large, but you know it's affordable. You know, Atlanta like Wakanda. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
like,
there's so many beautiful black people, man. Everybody looking good. I feel like my roots is here when I came out here. Yeah,
I just had a BBL barbecue before we came.
Oh, hey, BBL barbecue. Okay, we gonna have to talk about that.
I had two dumb BBLs. You know, took them to go to the barbecue spot.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, tell me about it.
And it was just, you know, we had rib tips.
Oh.
They was sticking in the ribs.
You ain't shit. You wanted to see you wanted the bone action.
I can't say that on camera, but you know, it was nice.
I bet it was.
But I will say this. When I was over in Cali, the girls y'all got different type of races of women.
Yeah.
Like, you gonna find some beautiful black women in Atlanta, hands down.
Oh yeah.
We got some
all of them
beautiful
right here.
black
all
women, right
here. Come talk.
But over there you got a Chinese chick that tough as fuck, boy. You know what I'm saying?
That ugly
Armenian chick.
That ugly one.
Mexican. I mean, boy.
That ugly one.
Like, y'all got all different.
Everything.
Like some you know, bitch from Greece. I'm
Everything.
Greek. Like, what the fuck, man?
Everything. Some
You know
shit
what
you
I'm
ain't
saying?
never even heard of.
So like, how is black culture out there? Because I like to see the compare, because it's such a melting pot where you're from.
Well, you know, if I had to compare it, you know, it's not the same as it is out here, because
We run this shit.
This is you know, if you think you're doing something out there, you come out here and everybody's doing a lot more. You know what I'm saying? It's different, you know. But I will say, you know, black culture is black culture for real.
Right.
You know, we all stick together. You know what I'm saying? But we mix in with everybody else. So you know, we probably got a lot more mixed babies than y'all do out
For
here.
sure.
You know what I'm saying?
No, bro, I saw a Chinese
taking shit over though. That's how I see it.
On God.
That's how I see it. Yeah, they all gonna look like us eventually. That's how I see it.
I saw a Chinese chick at No Jumper, boy. I would have impregnated that day.
Man, what?
And I'm talking about, she had hips, thighs, ass, titties, everything. Chinese.
Hey,
and I'm like, I don't know what plastic surgery, I don't know what happened, I don't know what's in the water,
Listen.
but that thick and fuck, Chinese like hell though.
Hey,
And had the accent.
all of them.
No.
They all, man. You can find. You ain't even gonna know what she's saying,
Right.
but you gonna know what she's saying if you know what I'm saying.
I'm gonna get tricked off the street.
That ugly
I'm
money.
gonna get tricked off the street out there.
That ugly money.
Now, describe San Diego's music. I mean, do they have a musical identity? Is there a sound of San Diego?
We definitely look, San Diego's is full of music. We got so much talent in San Diego. We just you know, I can't even say we have a sound in particular because right now the people that's making the most noise, they have their own sound. You know what I'm saying? We definitely have influences. You know what I'm saying? But man, we got.
It's
so
the
much
West
talent.
Coast.
Yeah, you know, it's the West Coast influence. But
Right.
you know, like myself, my music is not just West Coast influence. You know, I like music. Period. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I want to resonate everywhere.
Come on.
You feel me? So that's one thing that's kind of held us back. And then there's politics. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for people to get together for real. You know, I see a lot of unity out here in Atlanta. I see a lot of unity in LA, in New York, these other places, Texas.
We try to get along, dog.
Yeah, you know,
It be some bullshit too, though. But we still try to get
it's gonna be bullshit for sure.
For sure.
You know, and that's usually personal shit, man. It's some old dumb, probably over a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my friends.
Niggas be tender over hoes.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's that. But you know, if we can get together, man, we you know.
So you said politics.
Yeah.
And I have recently become a little more educated on the word. Is it easier or harder to prosper on the West Coast with a gang affiliation?
Yeah. Well, first, once you put yourself in that, you're gonna limit yourself off the bat because it's people that's gonna not fuck with you just because of their affiliations. They cousins and whatnot. You know, everybody's got somebody that's related to gangbanging in California. That's just the way it is. You know, but you know, at the end of the day, none of that really matters if you carry yourself a certain way. You know, but it will hinder you. You know what I'm saying? It will hinder you. But just do your stuff, man, and as long as you're not being that, because people come from that.
Right.
You know, that's just what it is. People come from that. You grew up in that, but that don't define you. You know what I'm saying? You can grow up and do your thing.
So certain doors can close.
Yeah, certain doors definitely can close though. Yeah, people get scared. You know what I'm saying? People don't want those problems. You know, they automatically gonna label you and think you know trouble coming with that. You know what I'm saying? So if that's not what you talking about, man, if that's not what you want to be on, then you know. Keep that to yourself. You feel me?
Is it to the point where if a blood wants to work at the same grocery store as a Crip, they can't do it?
Nah, you know, this day and age, it's not like that. Like I said, the gangbanging culture is one of them things where your cousin can be from somewhere else. You know, that's your blood. You know, he just live on the other side over here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And none of that really matter. And like I said, if you really doing something, it don't matter where you from. Everybody that getting money gonna get money and deal with everybody else that's getting money. That's what you gotta really be focusing on, man. Fuck all that other shit, man. Get your money and everything else. You know, you're going to have less problems that way.
So if I had a blue shirt, you got a red shirt, we can get some money together today.
Yeah, we definitely going to get some money together, you know, as long as our hoods are not immediately funking. You know, if we rival hoods, then that's just we can't do that. And that's where the politics come in. You know, you know, there's internal shit that's going on, you just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? But there still can be a mutual respect. You know, we ain't gonna stop each other from getting money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We just can't do certain things together.
True indeed. I remember there was a personality on No Jumper, Crip Mac. That ugly money. Fight crap. That ugly money.
Shout out to the low, free the low.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out, bro. And he had a very brave tattoo across his forehead.
Yeah. He did. He do.
How dangerous was that decision for him to put Hoover Killer on his face?
You know, that's an eye buster. Is what we call those. You know, that's something that he believe in that shit that strongly that he know what's gonna come with that. You know, that's obviously, I mean, he feel that passionately about that. And he willing to die about that, and that's what that is. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, that's what he on. That's what he on.
So, like, going to county or going to prison with that kind of tattoo, do you believe his life will be in danger?
I mean, yeah. You know, of course, you know he gonna have to run feds. You know, as soon as he get in there. But that's regular shit. You know, tattoo or not. You know, he gonna get asked where he from and all of that, and he gonna have to do his stuff regardless. You know what I'm saying? But that in particular, yeah, that's gonna make some people really upset, especially if they lost somebody behind that. You know, so you know it's definitely a risk, but. Shout out to the luck, man. Free Crip Mac.
Free Crip Mac, man.
That ugly money.
All right, man. Let's talk about some more uplifting things.
I low key want to talk about this BBL barbecue, man.
Hey, man, listen, bro.
Hey, we gotta skim past that, man. Hey, listen. Listen. What made you want to take them to the barbecue spot?
I'm at the club land. I'm at KOD land.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
I'm walking to the section. My boy Philly pull up on me or whatever. Philly say, "Hey, look, man, I got my 2 homegirls. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put them in your section. That cool?" I'm like, "Yeah, cool." I had like 4 chicks with me anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. I ain't going to the sausage party. I got a couple hitters with me, but you know I have about 4 baddies with me.
Yeah.
So you know these 2 Latina Jones.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? I ain't even paying attention. I ain't even paying attention at first. I'm just walking to the section. Boom. I get to the section. That motherfucker stand up.
That ugly money.
So, ooh.
That ugly money.
She got a whole area code back there.
Oh.
Yeah. It
One
was
of those.
both of them. Both of them.
Man, I might have to
like, like it was a lot going on.
Yeah.
So you know me, they in the section or whatever, my bottle coming and everything. I'm like, y'all pour up water. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are welcome to be around.
Yeah, I ain't gonna drink all this by myself now.
Yeah, after you stood up, you're definitely welcome.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I do my normal Nietzsche shit, you know what I mean? And I get to talking to yapping and goddamn, you know, and she just got to Atlanta. And I was like, well, baby, yeah, let me show you around the city. So I took her to the soul food spot. I took her to the soul food.
Let me take you to a little spot.
Yeah. So we went to the little joint called This Is It. You know what I mean? Little barbecue spot.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, shit, I got a BBL barbecue.
That ugly money.
Hey, that's
They cool
might
chicks.
On a trend like that. That might be the new thing.
BBL barbecue, man. Take them out. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these girls, I don't be saying like, it used to be a time in the area where, you know, remember when they had that list of places not to take girls? They don't want to go to Cheesecake. They don't want to go to Cheesecake. They don't want to go. I mean, I don't think women really value expensive dates no more. They just want some kind of experience. Like, take that bitch to a soul food restaurant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, put on something. That's what I do now. Like, I'm not about to spend no $300 for you to eat a fucking goddamn half a steak.
Hey, but don't let me catch you at that spot after I'm done with you, though.
Yeah, bitch. Don't let me put you.
Hey.
Because it's my spot. Because I might have a rotation coming.
Hey, don't you dare. Hey.
Double backing on the spot a nigga took you to is crazy work.
Hey.
Because at that point, she telling the other nigga to
Yeah. Let me take you to this little.
man, listen.
Yeah, all right, bitch, yeah.
Shout out to the BBL barbecue, man.
That ugly money.
You know, but so who was Cali Smooth before Cali Smooth became Cali Smooth?
Man, I was just a little knucklehead little kid. You feel me? Just one of them little bad little kids, always getting kicked out of class, just talking, being a class clown, always in trouble, doing stupid shit. like just dumb, just being dumb. Rest in peace, my mama. That's what she always just be like, boy,
Don't live moms.
You just dumb. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta be a knucklehead mama and say your ass shit.
Yeah, you just dumb, boy. You know what I'm saying? So I was that, and you know, just a kid with an imagination. You feel me? And then I went through some tragedy early on in life. You know what I'm saying? Lost my little brother. Rest in peace.
Long live.
And then that kind of got me into more negative stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then, of course, you know, I'm doing that until I crashed. You feel me? And then I had to tighten up. You feel what I'm saying? And then I bossed up.
Respect.
You know what I'm saying? I got on my business.
What moment did you make the decision that you were going to go right instead of left? You know, that way you've been going. Like if you've been going down the negative path, when did you decide to take a U-turn and go a different way? And what caused that?
I can't even really tell you when exactly because I still be on that road sometimes.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? I just you know I make stops on that road. You know I don't fully make U-turns, but you know I pull off to the side. You know. And I still fuck up here and there, but I would say what keeps me from doing the stuff that I used to do and what keeps me going is I have to.
Amen, brother.
It ain't nobody else but me. You know, this shit bigger than me. You know, I don't live for me. You know what I'm saying? It's people that can't do, so I got to do it for them. You know what I'm saying? It's people that ain't here. You know that I got to do it for. You know, so.
Amen.
It's bigger than me. That's what it's about.
When you talk about you were going down the wrong road and you crashed, where did you end up when you crashed, and how did you get up out of it?
Shit, you know, the place where everybody go to jail.
Hey.
You know,
county or prison?
Man, you know, I went to just jail.
Okay.
You know, but you know what I was facing. What I was facing was serious. You know what I'm saying, and you know, it definitely caused a ripple effect in life. You know, it definitely made my life take a turn. You know, but I won't take that shit back for nothing.
Amen.
You know, it definitely made me who I am today because I had to sit down and be still. You know, I suggest everybody, you know, you moving fast. We always speeding. We moving fast. We got to sit still sometimes, and that give us a moment to reflect, see what's really going on when you step outside the box. But you got to do that before you end up in one.
Does jail work as far as rehabilitation?
It can. It can. Because you going to see some shit in there that you don't ever want to go back and see again. You're going to experience some shit that you don't ever want to experience again. You know, you're going to pass them holidays. You know, you're going to see the nigga walking by giving out the mail, and he going to stop at your cell. Yeah, you're going to go through that. You're going to lose somebody while you're in there, and you can't be there. Yeah, man, that's going to rehabilitate you if you do it. But, you know, that's if you going into it with the right mindset. You got to want to change at the end of the day. There ain't no place or nobody going to make you want to do nothing if you don't want to.
So they put you in an extremely uncomfortable situation that brings you stress and duress and give you time to think if you want to change in that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
And it's like the rest,
that's it. And while you figuring that shit out, you next to a dirty ass nigga, you feel me, shitting all in the same. You don't want to be there, man. You know what I'm saying? Get your money, stay out the way.
Hey.
Don't trust nothing. You feel me?
That ugly money.
Because, you know, sometimes people kind of glorify it like it's lit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, that shit, who, nigga, what? That's for the birds, man. It ain't nothing good in there. It ain't nothing good in there.
Without saying too much, what's the craziest thing you seen while locked up?
Just nigga getting pummeled.
Wait a minute, that could be interpreted a lot of different ways. Okay? I just got back from no jumper, nigga. You know,
them niggas be wilding over there, man. Yeah, man.
You know, your pummel might be different than the average pummel.
I'm talking about beat up and with fists, hurt, fight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I just see some, you know, some niggas get hurt. You feel me? And the guards took a little bit of time to get there. You know what I mean? Because, you know, it be like that.
You see them catch you beat down. Is it easier or harder to survive jail with an affiliation?
Ooh, man, that might depend on what you in there for real.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because if it don't matter what your affiliation is, if you in there for something janky, you know, you gonna get your ass. You know, you do some shit with a female, you know, some kids and shit. You know, it's out for you anyways. You know, but you know, yeah, I guess, you know, strength in numbers. You feel what I'm saying? But that also come with shit too, because you got to take on whatever they got going on too.
Right. Now they say, like, I've heard that people say, like, there's certain classes of criminals. Like, certain criminals are more respected when they get on the yard versus other ones. Like, okay, this guy's in here for, you know, not paying child support, but this guy had 100 pounds. You know what I mean? The 100-pound guy he was a king on the outside, he'll be a king on the inside. Is that normally how it goes?
I mean, not necessarily, you know, because what you had out there don't, it might not follow you in there. You know, everybody might fall off. The niggas that you thought was riding, you know, your money stopped. You know, it's the people that's got motion in there, and that could be a nerd.
Right. Wow.
That could be a nerd, man. It's whoever got motion in there, whoever can get some shit shaking. You know.
Now I got a partner that said that he ran up a bag in jail. He ran up more money in jail than he did on the outside.
I'm trying to look.
How does that? When you hear that, it just.
You know why?
Okay, talk to me.
It go back to what we was just talking about. That nigga had a chance to sit still and learn something. That's all it took. He sat there, read some shit, and ain't got nothing but time to sit there and make that shit happen. You know what I'm saying? Sit there and learn how to finesse his way through the shit. You know, and yeah, I know some niggas in there that when they get home, it's crazy. They millionaires right now.
Yeah,
making plays. You know what I mean?
I got a partner walked out that motherfucker millionaire.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
He wasn't a millionaire when he walked in.
Hey, listen, man. Just sit still, learn something.
And you know, I guess when people hear that, I think that's where the glory comes into play. It's like almost like it's a business opportunity. No, it's still criminal enterprise. Don't make it twisted.
Every day he's still risking his life. Every day he might, you know, God forbid something happen to bro, he might not even get to enjoy that money. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. Don't glorify nothing about jail. Ain't nothing about that place funny, good, and lovable.
Is it realistic for a man to think that his woman is going to keep her legs closed while he's behind that wall?
That's crazy. You shouldn't think that while you're home, nigga. in your own four walls, damn near, man. Shit. There ain't shit.
So she ain't holding shit down, bro.
Yeah, no, hell no. I mean, hey, it's possible,
right?
You know, that's why you always see them. What's the show? I'm in love with a prisoner, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, they all be big, ugly, nasty things.
Right.
Hey, man, they loyal. They loyal.
Gotta get you a plumper.
Yeah, man. Hey, Megan gonna take care of Tyrone in there. Yeah, big Megan.
Soon as Tyrone get out, he ain't got time.
Yeah, he gonna get that first one in. he gonna get his clothes and money and get up out of there, man. Yeah.
So, chicks ain't holding shit.
Man, you lucky if that happens, bro. Man, your niggas ain't gonna hold it down, man. You feel me? You lucky if that happens, man. You lucky if your family holds you down, man. You know, that's why you gotta be a certain type of person on the outside. You know.
Wow. So yeah, I can imagine that being extremely. Heartbreaking. Like somebody that you got money with, somebody that you cared about, and then when you get behind that wall, all of a sudden they just don't have time and switch up on you.
Man, you know, and then low key don't even be that. Man, life goes on. You know, you got to realize that. You got in that position, and now you're outside of the normal program. The regular program still got to be going on, you know. And granted, you know, you feel like people is obligated to do certain things for you, you know, hold shit down. But they also got to keep their program going. You feel me? And their priorities is first.
Yeah, true.
That ugly money.
But there is some loyalty that should be had, though, for sure.
For sure. Especially if you was involved. Especially if you prospered from me being in here before I was in here.
I might be in here because of you, low-key. You feel me? So, yeah.
Do you think that when people take bids for individuals, what's the percentage of the time that they get held down by that individual?
I mean, shit. You know, that depends on the individual for real, because you know, if that happened where he took that, 9 times out of 10, or in most cases, he probably ain't gonna hold you down all the way, because he should be there with you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all both gotta take it if that's it. You know, but I don't know. You know, I don't know, man. It's a lot of greed out there. It's a lot of envy and shit like that. You feel me? So, who knows what could happen? You know what I mean?
Crazy work, crazy.
That's why you just need to stay out the way, man. All that shit janky, bro.
Stay out of trouble. Stay in school, kids. Stay in school, because this ain't what you want.
Yeah.
This ain't what you want.
Yeah, man. Stay out the way.
Now, this is the Ugly Money Podcast. It's the process. Ugly money means the process of success. Everything between your first dollar and your first million, that's ugly money. I know sometimes in your life, you had some ups, you had some downs, you had some highs, you had some lows. It seems like things wasn't going to work out. Name a time in your life that you fell down and you got back up, and how'd you do it?
Man, I just did that. I mentioned earlier, my mama, just last year, I lost my mama and my grandpa and my uncle back to back, and I had to do all that by myself. And man, that shit was hard. I was in a, man, you can imagine the type of mindset I had and the place I was at, you know. And I didn't think I was gonna make it out that, for real. And I did. You feel me? And what I did was I used this music for real.
Amen, brother.
You know, I knew it was coming. I obviously, you know, it was a process, and I prepared myself for it. Just knowing myself. Yeah, I knew I was gonna get in that place. So instead of doing the shit that I could have been doing, you know, I still got 2 kids. You feel me? So I had to, you know, get about that regardless. Like I said, who else but me? I gotta hold shit down. I ain't got no choice.
Survival.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Fight or flight, you know.
It makes sense. You know, I'm a firm believer. What don't kill us make us stronger. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And you know, if God wouldn't put you through it, if He couldn't take your cake, can't bring you up out of it.
Man,
you know what I mean?
Come on, man. I didn't die. I just did it all, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Fact.
Man.
I think behind every strong man, it's a ton of heartbreak. It's a ton of bad situations. It's a ton of failures. It's a ton of a lot of darkness to get to that man to the light. You know what I'm saying? He had to go through hell and back to get to the point where the world sees him as valuable.
Yeah, you know, you can't prosper without pain. You know what I mean? You got to know what it's like, you know, to not go back. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to have gone through something to really appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you know, it's like your grandma bought you that sweater at Christmas when you had to open up that JCPenney's box.
Yeah.
You know, you got that closed box, and you was like, God damn, man, you wanted the toy, didn't you? You feel me? And you throw that shit to the side. You might not even wear it, but then when you started buying your sweaters,
hit different.
You took care of that motherfucker.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So you valued it more. Yeah. So you got to start appreciating it.
Yeah, a lot of times, man, you know, unfortunately, a lot of times we got to pay for shit. Whether it's payment in money or payment in time or payment in pain to appreciate something.
Everything costs, and it costs a lot. Shout out to my brand, cost a lot. Everything costs, man. You know, ain't nothing free. It took something to get that, whatever that is, you know.
So, I know you do music, but you also are a business owner as well. So talk to me about the Cost a Lot brand.
Okay, shout out to my partner Arco. That's something that we put together last year. We got it up and running. We got a storefront. It's called Cost a Lot Showroom in San Diego. It's on El Cajon Boulevard in Orlando.
Sunny San Diego, what's happening?
Yeah. Pull up on us, man. We got all the type. We got all the drip there. You know, essentials, babe. All that type of stuff. Plus, we got our own brand. We got a couple of other local brands in there. We support the city. I also got another spot in that same complex. So we putting it together right now. We're doing a content creative space. So we can have some people come in and you know, do their thing, you know, get photo shoots and videos and you know, podcast content and all that type of stuff. You know, we just building, man. You know, I'm a big member of the community. You know what I'm saying? I do charities and all of that. Just did a backpack drive. You know, gave 50 backpacks away to the kids. Supplies, you know what I'm saying? Had a few sponsors give out a couple, you know, coupons and different things. You know, we just gonna keep building. You know what I mean? I'm trying to build an empire for real.
Nah, for real, you on the way, brother. You already got storefront shit going.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
boy,
man.
We hit the ground running out about that motherfucker.
Hey, man, listen, man. We gonna try to get to it. You know, I'm learning from the best. I'm around a lot of good people. I surrounded myself around some people I can learn from.
Right.
You know. You know.
Well, we're building out there, sunny San Diego.
Oh yeah.
Before we get out of here, brother, what is one misconception about yourself that you think that people have messed up or don't understand?
People take my kindness for weakness. I'm gonna look in the camera when I say this. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. I'm a good dude, man. You know what I'm saying? I stay out the way. I don't bother nobody. I get my little money. You know what I'm saying? I do my little music, handle my business. I take care of my kids. You know what I'm saying? I respect people, you know, but I also demand it. And I will have it, you know, and I do good business, you know. So we gonna continue to promote positivity and all of that, you know. But people just got me messed up sometimes. They think, you know, just because I'm quiet and I don't really say too much, that I ain't seen everything, or that I ain't, you know, that I can't be on a certain type of time, you know. You know, but anybody, you know, when provoked, you know, can react, you know what I'm saying? And that doesn't have to be in any type of physical, violent manner, you know what I mean? But, you know, I play chess with this shit, you know, so just don't play with me, you know, unless you want to get checkmated, buddy.
That ugly money.
Hey, man, that shit was cool, calm, and cold, man. Now, you being from Cali, how the hell you got down working with all these folks from the South now? How you get your Southern plugs, brother?
Man, you know.
Kind of locked in out here, boy.
Yeah, shit. Shout out to my folks, man. My dog, Lil Will. I just been moving around, you know what I'm saying? I put my own money up. You know, everything I'm doing is independent on me. You know, so when you got some money, that shit talking. You know what I'm saying? And when you genuine, you gonna build the right relationships, and that's what I've been doing. I built the right relationships. Like I said, I got locked in with the right people. I'm learning. I'm just soaking in all the game, and I'm quiet. I'm out the way, and I'm easy to deal with. You feel me? I can hold my own. I can get wherever I need to go. I can pay for whatever I need to pay for, to do whatever I need to do. So, with that being said, it's easy to fuck with me, man. You know.
You know, I try to give people advice, especially like independent artists. I was like, yo, if you want to work with somebody, you got to find a way to provide some value.
You got to come to the table with something, and that's the only way. You know, I provide more than just my talent. You know, that's only gonna get you so far. At the end of the day, people ain't gonna waste their time with nothing. You know what I'm saying? You got to have something that is providing some sort of service or some sort of value. You know what I'm saying? Be multidimensional. You know what I'm saying? Be of use, and you're gonna stick around a whole lot longer.
For sure.
You feel me? And when you find that yourself getting unuseful, learn something else, man.
Come on.
You feel me? Stay in the game.
Well, I wish our brothers and sisters would take that what you just said and apply it, because there's been so many times where I've been dealing with people on a business standpoint, and I'm like, brother, you gotta find a way to provide value. And nigga be like, I need a job. All right, what can you do? Whatever you need. Well, brother, I don't operate my life as a person that need anything. Bro, you better stick around here and figure out somewhere where you can goddamn fit yourself in.
Look, hey, if you gotta ask me for the job, right? You're probably not that valuable as you think you are, because I would have asked you first.
Come on. Come on, brother.
You know what I'm saying? That's that. Man.
Free game alert.
I'm with you when you right, brother.
Ugly money.
Before we get out of here, man, let's talk about these hoes.
Yeah, that's my.
Out of West Coast.
I like to do that, man. You be talking some shit, boy. That nigga to be talking some shit. I'll be right there again when he said it again. I'll be going in.
You know, I get to talk to a lot of Southern women. You know what I'm saying? They be from all over, but a lot of Southern women. Are West Coast women any different than what you've seen out of Southern women?
Okay, look. So, a woman's a woman is a woman.
Yeah.
That's that on that.
Okay.
But this Southern hospitality is different, though.
Okay.
I will say, you know, it seems like it's more. They know how to treat a man. More than they want to treat a man more than they feel like a man should be treating them. You know, it's a whole lot of you know, in Cali, man, they all think that they owe something for real. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people gassing these females up.
Wow.
And got them thinking that you know, just because Todd over there did something for you, everybody else got to do that. Nah, Todd is stupid. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? He just, you know, he didn't know what he was doing. And he don't speak for all of us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the problem with that. But, you know, a woman is a woman at the end of the day, man. You know, they got needs and wants, and they gonna play games too. You know what I mean? And there's women scoring it that's gonna wild out, do all this shit, man. You know.
Yeah, I think some of them sometimes like they catch one sucker and think that every nigga after that gonna be a sucker.
Man, these niggas be fucking it up for everybody, man. If y'all don't stop hyping these ducks up, man, telling her she beautiful, no, she not.
Man,
tell her she's all right, you know.
I had a conversation with a couple of chicks the other day, and I was like, you know, if a man give you 200, you know what I'm saying? You know, he don't have to give it to you, you know what I mean? She was like, 200, that's nothing. I'm like, bitch, it's more than what you had.
That ugly money.
The fuck?
That ugly money.
Bitch, give me my motherfucking money, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? Y'all hoes is some of the most unappreciative, watering niggas down ass bitches. And then as soon as your goddamn water get cut off, you're crying, goddamn, and you ready to go see a nigga named Nate. As soon as that motherfucking rent late and you facing eviction, that goddamn letter on the door, now you crying all of a sudden. You want motherfuckers to be there for you. Hey, bitch, back to the apartments, and some of y'all hoes can't even afford that. And a Section 8 voucher that's $60 for rent, and you still short on that motherfucker. And you got the nerve to motherfucker be high horse because some weird ass nigga goddamn looked out for your ass 10 years ago when you was actually cute, bitch.
Oh my God.
You got to take it easy.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, brother.
I appreciate you, man. It's been a good time, man. You know, I had to come check in with you.
Talk to me working about Drummer Boy, though. That's my dog, so you got to tell me.
Oh, man, you know, just hanging around Drummer, he's a legend. You know, obviously, we all know who he is. Just being able to soak some game up from him and learning some of the stories of some of these records and that nigga, I'm saying that he's the coolest nigga I ever met in my life. That man is just automatically cool. I don't know what situation he's uncool in, right? But he's just the coolest nigga I ever met. You know what I'm saying? And just a real one. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's been a pleasure hanging around, bro.
Yeah, when I first caught my deal in 2014, the first like celebrity producer that I worked with was Drummer Boy. And he had the studio set up at his loft back in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. And I remember I walked in the house and there was a mountain of CD boxes. And it was Young Dolph's CDs.
Okay.
It's like 20,000 copies of Young Dolph's mixtape or whatever at Drummer Boy's house. And I'm like, you know, and I asked him, I'm like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, why Dolph shit over here? And he's like, you know, I make sure he's straight. And so even, there's a lot of things that Drummer Boy does behind the scenes that people don't even see. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas just think he's just a beat maker. Like bro. Like
that man
bro, I'm gonna get you right.
Man, just watching how he move, how he conduct himself with business. The man is in the gatekeeper either. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure not.
You ask him something, he gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the realest niggas I've never met. You know what I'm saying? When you got an opportunity to be around someone like that in whatever capacity, you got to take advantage of it and really soak that in. When he brought up Dolph just now, I asked him about who his favorite, you know, or who you know meant a lot, and it was Dolph. You know, his work ethic is what it was. You know what I'm saying? Dolph was a hustler. You know, rest in peace, Dolph. But man, legend. Legend, drums a legend.
That's our drum, man.
Ugly money.
Before we get out of here, man, let these folks know where to follow you at, what you got coming up, what they can expect from Cali Smooth.
Tonight, y'all could pull up on me tonight, man. I'm at Center Stage.
Let's go crazy.
Yeah, we at Center Stage tonight. I'm on tour right now. I'm on this White Do-Rag tour. Grab that. Yeah, man, we finna hit Center Stage tonight. We going to Seattle next, LA, San Diego. You can look me up on all the social media, The Cali Smooth. You can go on my website, www.thecalismooth.com.
Let's get it.
You know, you can go check my store out. You know, that's cost a lot. I got all types of shit coming for y'all. I got some new drops. I got a record with me and Kaylin for real called Dive In. That's finna drop. I got another record with Blue Bucks Clan finna drop. We just been working, brother. We just been working.
I see it, brother. I see it, brother. Y'all can follow me at UglyMoneyNiche. That's UglyMoneyNiche. Remember, the bigger the dream, the bigger the risk, the bigger the payoff. This has been the Ugly Money Podcast with Cali Smooth.
That ugly money.
That ugly money. That ugly money. Yeah. Say it's that ugly money.
This is the Ugly Money Podcast. It's about the process of success. Everything between your first dollar,